I'm Liam Hitchens, and today we're going to be going into what rent to rent is. But before we do that, make sure to give this video a like and go down and subscribe to this challenge, and make sure to turn on that notification bell. So what is rent to rent? Rent to rent is where we rent a property from a landlord, and then we would put our own tenants in. So where do you make money from this? Generally, you'll be renting each room out. So you're renting a property for £1,000 a month. You're then gonna rent this room, this room, this room, and this room out for £500 a month each. This is going to bring you in £2,000 a month, and you're going to take the difference. But before you go and just jump into this, there are some rules, there are regulations and legal contracts that you do need. Firstly, you've got to have a limited company set up, and this is really easy to do. It's not complicated at all. The second thing is the right agreements. So this would be on a company let or a management. The next thing is the property itself. So you want to make sure you can actually use this property as what is known as a HMO. So that's when you rent each room out individually. You want to check if there's Article 4 or anything that's stopping you renting these rooms out individually to different people that are not in the same family. Of course, one of the big no-nos is not having permission from the landlord. This is when you would just rent it under your name and then just sublet. Subletting is obviously illegal, and you wouldn't be able to do this and can have some serious consequences. Whereas when you rent the property under a company and you have it in the contract that you're allowed to sublet, then everything is legal and you're allowed to do this. I've known people that have got burnt from not being upfront and honest with the landlord. You get 3-4 months down the road and they realise what you're doing, and then they wish to terminate the contract because you've got the wrong contracts in place. You haven't been upfront with what you're doing, and it's just not a great way to do business. But there is other ways for rent to go ahead. Obviously, you don't have to just do it so you rent each room out. There's people that rent commercial blocks and they turn them into offices and rent them out as individual spaces, or turn them into little units in marketplaces. There's also rent service accommodation, and we're going to come up with more videos explaining each different rent to rent strategy and different ways you can optimize making money in 2023. For now, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.